Hello and welcome. My name is Ajaxpost and you're joining me here at the end of 1906, overlooking, as I often do, my hub station. Well, it's not a hub. Well, it is a hub, but it's not quite the hub that it will turn into. This whole area will turn into one mass of trains coming in and out. It's going to be the most exciting train station in the whole of this tropical island. Based in the capital city, of course, which is called Ajaxima, and why the heck not? But anyway, yes, I'm just here basking in the sunshine that is profitability and growth. Now, you may remember towards the end of the last episode, I was looking at adding a new route in, and we thought we'd add food in, which we can get from Fukushima. I keep putting an A in there. It is Fukushima. So we've got a food route going along here. We're using trucks, which is slightly inefficient, but they're possibly more cost effective at the moment than trains, because I have to keep a very wary eye on my budget. We are playing in hard mode after all. And so I was looking at doing that because Ajaxima had a flat growth curve. In fact, there was no growth at all. It was flat. But what's happened since we started bringing Conmat and food into Ajaxima? It's grown! Now that's the kind of growth you like to see, absolutely. So I'm very happy with that decision that we just made. And also on top of that, the profitability of my lines. Ooh, apart from the trucks delivering the food and Conmat into Ajaxima, everything is positive. Even my little local station out here in Turpan, the local bus route. But I have a suspicion that as these trucks turn around and start delivering stuff again into Ajaxima and pick up this big load that they've got waiting, that minus number will turn into a positive. So I'm feeling really good. I'll close that before other lines start going negative. I'm feeling very positive about that so far. So what are we going to do today? Now, you may remember at towards the beginning of the last episode, I mentioned a comment made by Martin on the previous video about adding in another Conmat route from the quarry here outside Yerevan. Bringing Conmat into this, bringing the stone into this Conmat factory here, outside DMBN Fu, which rather luckily also desires Conmat. Oh, I've just realised, so I'm going to stop for a second here. We've moved into January of 1907, and I didn't see any new vehicles arriving. That's one reason I prepared this episode. I prepared the game so it would start in the middle of December, and I could see a roll call of fabulous new vehicles at my disposal, and there ain't none. Oh, well, never mind. We'll live with that. To be honest, though, to be fair, and I thought this the other day, is that even running at half speed as I am, we are still getting through the years quite quickly and getting through the vehicles quite quickly. And as we'll notice later in this episode, we've lost several good vehicles already to the ravages of time and the end of their maintenance period, or whatever it's called, the end of their build period. So things are moving along apace, but I don't want to slow things down too far. I do like to see progress. I do like to see the years going by. Anyway, yeah, so we're putting that into DMBN Fu, which is in fact, yes, it is our it's our fifth largest town. Now, with the first three, we are supplying with goods and customers already, so that's not surprising that they're growing. Kiev is the other end of the island, and we'll come to Kiev at some point, obviously. We'll come to all the towns, and that's not grown. And the MBN Fu is the next one in line. And what I'm thinking is, not only is it good to have a fairly big town in your network, but DMBN Fu is a nice little town to plug into Ajaxima here. Now, Martin, when he made his comment about adding this new Conmat route into the map, did suggest having passengers going from Dien Bien Phu to Baghdad would be a real money spinner, because both towns being supplied with freight would be growing. And he's right, I imagine it would be, but that's not how this game is being played. This game, apart from a few limited examples, like we will get, I've lost it already, Turpan and Yerevan, that will be on one route. So those two towns will connect into Ajaxima, but pretty much every town will connect individually and separately just to Ajaxima. There will be very few inter-town routes, certainly by train, except where they go via Ajaxima. So what we're going to do is actually put in another rail line from Dien Bien Phu into Ajaxima, but going around the other side of this big hill, so it won't actually go through Baghdad. Though that might be cheaper, but then you may recall in the it wasn't the first episode, it was an episode at the beginning. I've actually put a terminus station here. I obviously could change that, but I'm not going to. So we're going to put a new line in there from Dien Bien Phu to Ajaxima, which is quite handy because we do have another potential food route here. Got a farm, a food manufacturing plant there, so we could have freight going down here as well into our freight hub, the Epic MMX, the multimodal exchange hub here, and that'll grow that as well. So that'll be really cool. So that's the plan for today. We're doing reasonably well on our accounts. I'm down to a loan of 25 million. So I can take out another 5 million, which I think should be sufficient for a couple of ships, because this route here between the quarry and the con map will be by ship, which is one of the things I wanted to do on this map, which is why I've gone for a tropical island map. I wanted to use more ships than I have done previously. So that 5 million should allow me to buy enough, a couple of ships or so to get that route going, and also probably trucks into Dien Bien Phu with the bricks, and to put a track and hopefully a train into Ajaxima from Dien Bien Phu. I may do that, after rolling on a year or two to gain more money. Anyway, let's crack on. So I'm going to stop talking in a very few seconds and hand over to the sound-tracked speed build, and we'll build our new, very first ship route, taking the stone into the combat, and I'll join you on the other side of the build, see how we've done, and then we'll look at putting that passenger route in from Dien Bien Phu. So I'll see you again on the other side of this speed build. And our first ships emerge and set sail to carry this highly prized stone commodity all the way across the sea here to Dien Bien Phu dockside. And we've got some lorries there which will be ready to pick it up. I'll add more to that route as the shipment nears. And I'll probably also turn this ship around once this one sets off, so we capture as much stone as we can as early as we can. Now, one of the other things that Martin suggested when he gave me the idea, or offered the idea of this stone quarry route, was a name for one of the ships, and I'm more than happy to oblige. And the name that was suggested was Hadley's Hope. I think I've got that right. So thank you very much, Martin, for suggesting a name for use in the game, and also for this route, which I probably would have spotted at some point, but it's nice that you came forward with the suggestion. So we'll send you back as well. And of course, a reminder that if you've got any ideas for a name, you are turning around. You are turning around very, very slowly. If you've got suggestions for a name for any sort of vehicle or industry or line or anything within the game, then please do let me know. Just drop a note into the comments below this, or any of the videos for that matter. So we'll just follow you along here. This is such a lovely view as they go sailing across the water. I'm using small vessels for the moment. I think I should be able to upgrade both these ports to large docks if need be, but they were at least twice as expensive. Oh, I'm making a load of money now. They're at least twice as expensive as the small ones. So while I'm conserving my cash for this exercise, we will use just the smaller ones. So your Hadley's Hope, you're en route. So I'll duplicate those trucks while I'm here. So we'll manage that. We'll duplicate both of you. There we go. And I've got 1 million in the bank. So we'll just take that down to 500,000. So that is good. So that's the first step in this process. And the next step is to create this line, this passenger line between Dien Bien Phu and Ajaxpost. Now, as I said, we're going to do here is bring this line down this side of the hill. So it'll come into this side of Ajaxpost Central. So I think we may need to rejig our station again a little bit. So what have we got here? Okay, so we've got a split terminal on that side, which is the Turpan and the Fukushima route. Now, terminal 3 here, I think I could split that one actually as well. That would be the simplest thing to do. Or maybe split this one here, because the Manila train is certainly not a big one. It's not. How long is that? That is 44 meters. Yeah, so what we'll do, I think, is we'll split this this platform up into two, and we'll just rejig this this switch and these junctions here to bring another passenger route in from Dien Bien Phu. So once again, I will stop talking. I'll hand over to the soundtrack, and we'll see what we can do in building another and rather long distance passenger route. I'll see you again on the other side of the speed build. And there we kind of have it, I think. Our new train, a super fast Russian locomotive with some funky new high-speed passenger wagons behind it, going all of 43 miles an hour. It's going to be our fastest locomotive yet, our fastest train yet, which it needs to be on quite a long route all the way out there to Dien Bien Phu. Now I just want this Turpan train to get out of the way from its old platform so I can reassign it to the new platform up here, which I think is why I had to fiddle with this this signal here and set it to set it to dual way, whichever the term is, not one way. Anyway, yes, so I want to change that to Turpan route. Yeah, you're going to platform 3. Yep, and that solves everything. So what have we got going in here? So 1 is the Baghdad route. Oh no, platform. Where's platform 1? Platform 1. Where is platform? Oh, platform 1's over here. We've got nothing going in there yet. Now, when we get all the way out to Jakarta, all the way over here, then we will start putting stuff into that side of the station. We might do the same with Manila. Depends how much we're bringing down from here, to be honest. But we shall see. Anyway, so some explanation for what I did here. I've put Dien Bien Phu here as a through station because I'm thinking I might bring passengers from Rangpur in through Dien Bien Phu and go down that way. Alternatively, I could bring them along here, around here, following this freight line into Baghdad and take it down here. But I think this set of tracks, as we've already seen, is getting quite busy already. I think as we develop the industry over here, and we've also got nowhere over here to bring in, it will be very busy down here. So I think having Rangpur coming in down this side of the hill, I think will be a better solution. We shall see in due course. Anyway, that all appears to be going quite well. How are new cargo routes doing up here? You're still losing money, but you've got freight on you. Yeah, you're carrying 42. And you've got 34 waiting. Oh, that's quite good. That's developing quite nicely. The combat delivery. Okay, yeah, you're not doing too badly. I think you'll be in profit quite soon. And we're seeing passengers already waiting at Dien Bien Phu. How many have we got? 10. Okay, that's not too bad. Where's the train? Well, the train is nearly here. But we've also got 11 people waiting there at that bus stop. Okay, we may need to add more buses to that route. We shall see. Anyway, let's hop on board our latest fast train. I'm not sure which of, if any of either of these are mods. I think the passenger wagon might be a mod. I'm not sure about the locomotive. As always, any mods I'm using in the game are in my Steam collection, a link to which is in the description below. So if you want to pick any of these up, then just go down there and see what you can find and what's of interest to you. Likewise, this map itself I've put on the Steam Workshop as well, and the link to that is once again in the description below, so you can pick this map up and have a play with it yourself if you so wish. And if you do, then please do let me know how you get on, and if you discover, as Martin did, some interesting ideas for routes I can routes I can add to my my network here. Ooh, you're developing quite nicely. Might need another ship on there. That's cool. Okay, so before we finish off this episode, I'll get you going a bit faster because it is quite a long route. Let's see how we're doing profit wise. Okay, we've lost nearly 4.5 million in the last half year. That's not too bad considering the amount we spent putting on a very large new train on a long route and a couple of ships and buses and trucks and stuff. That's not too bad. I think we'll be in profit. We're just in August now. We'll be in profit for the second half of this year. Oh, I keep thinking I should put our headquarters down somewhere. I'll do that maybe in the next episode. But how are my lines doing? They're doing quite well. Yeah, the Turpan Station Connect, the buses in Turpan, again losing money. That's okay. All the other routes losing money are the brand new ones, but I think they will turn around quite quickly. That is looking good. So I will keep repaying this loan so I can afford to buy some exciting new vehicles for the next route, which we will see developed, designed, developed and deployed in the next episode of my Transport Fever 2 Island Hub series. Right, we need more lorries on here. We do. We need a lot more vehicles. So if I take 3 more, we'll clone you. Did I clone you? Go on. What, I'm not sure what it's done. Did it say it cloned them? Oh wait, I've cloned 6 of them. Okay, well, never mind. That's done now. So that's fine. They should pick that up. Should I add more buildings to this station? I might need to do that. Might need to do that. Oh, hang on. He's coming to Ajaxpost. That's excellent. And he's going back with 32. I see another train turning up on this route, which is very likely indeed. So, as we say, we'll see all that. We'll see how all these develop in the next episode of Transport Fever 2 Island Hub. But in the meantime, thank you so much for joining me today. Hope you've enjoyed this new episode. If you have, it'd be great to hear from you. A little bit of a like would be lovely. Just click on the old thumbs up button. Even better though, if you've got anything to say about what I'm doing, if you've got any suggestions for things to do with this map in this game, or anything you feel like saying about the game itself, it'd be great to hear from you. Just drop a note into the comments box below. That would be awesome. And of course, if you've not already subscribed to the channel, you could do that now. And that way you'll know when I upload another one of these or any of my other Let's Play series. I do love the look of this island. Those hills and the forests and the lush landscape looks gorgeous. Anyway, from me, Ajaxpost, here in Transport Fever 2. Until the next time, bye bye for now.